Welcome back to the Football Locker Room. I'm Mo, and I'm back again with another Champions League game. Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. What a game it's going to be. Atletico Madrid, Diego Simeone's team, um, coming to Arsenal at Emirates. Recently, they thrashed Real Madrid. Um, so, and they have good players. I mean, they have good players for sure. And it's going to be an interesting game for sure. For various reasons, I really want to see how Arsenal is going to perform, especially against Atletico Madrid, which is well coached by Diego Simeone. So many good players are there. Second reason is I really want to see if we are going to have that kind of a game where we just go one goal and then defend, or if we are going to just unleash all our attackers and our players and say, okay, go out, get a win for sure, get those 3 points, but at the same time, um, don't play on the back foot. Like, go out and just play on the front foot. So let's see what happens there. But I'm looking forward to this one. Um, Champions League nights are always special, um, but this game, of course, is a big one. I would say first big test in Champions League this season, where we have to prove what Arsenal is all about and how far we can go in this competition by just securing 3 points every game. Um, the good um, the good part is so far we have only considered 3 goals in 11 games, which is I think a very good sign, and it shows clearly how solid Arsenal is defensively. I mean, 3 goals in 11 games this season, and like it's exceptional. It clearly shows that if your back line is solid, one thing is sure, that you're not conceding the goals. Now it's all about just scoring that one goal, which pretty much Arsenal is doing. Scoring that one goal or 2 goals, and mm, just making sure that they get those 3 points, be it through open play or set pieces, corners, whatever it takes. The point is to get those 3 points. And and to be very honest, if that is what it takes to win the Premier League this season for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta, I think no problem. But my only concern, which I mentioned in the last video as well, when you are sitting on 1-0, and even at the last 10 minutes or in the additional time, if the opposition team scores a goal, you drop 2 points straight away there. And that's when the other teams, take up the top spot or take the advantage of it, because every single team is capable to, defend for 5-10 minutes to make sure that they do not lose all 3 points and they can just share those 1 points. That's where I'm concerned about how and why Arsenal should kill the game when they can. And I have said it enough times that I get it. We are sitting at the top of the table, and it's only 8 games in Premier League. We are doing good in Champions League so far, but that's not the concern. The concern is moving into the Christmas and New Year's time. The concern is not scoring enough goals. Yes, we are conceding less. Perfect. But not scoring enough goals will give the opposition always a chance where they'll just score one and share the points. And the moment you drop 2 points out of three, the equation changes. The whole equation changes because the margins are so less. Every season you are, getting into the new season, it's getting tougher to take all 3 points. But the kind of a squad depth we have, the kind of players that we have, I guess we have to ensure that we kill the game every time we get a chance. You get a chance, you kill the game. Look at Haaland. Like every time he gets on the ball, at least out of 4 chances, he'll convert 2 or 1. And that's what you want from a player. Like if you get a chance, just kill the game, score a goal. Collectively, individually, any kind of a brilliance you can get from a player, you have to make sure that there's no room for the opposition team to come back into the game. Good news is Madueke, Kai, and Nkapie, they all are close. They all are close to returning. And there's no better news than this. For various reasons, Saka can get rest when we want to rest him. Mm, there will be competition in Yorker's place for simple reason, and Kai Havertz can play. And Kai Havertz knows the system pretty well, been out for a long time. But again, even after 16 minutes, right now, Yorkers is playing all 90 minutes, almost all the 90 minutes and all the games. That's when you can just put Kai there, and Kai can share that load. And of course, the competition will just get the best out of both the players. In Capier, he hasn't got a chance to play much. So I would say even he should get some time come Carabao Cup or the FA Cup or any 10-15 minutes that he can get to play in Champions League or Premier League. He should, because there will be a time in this long season when we'll need all our players fit and ready. So I guess that's a good news, because their return means we'll have a stronger squad. Stronger squad will give Arteta a headache to, who's going to start, who's going to come after 60th, 50th minute or whatever. But that's a good problem to have for any manager. And the kind of a squad we have, I think you can only get the benefit out of it. It's not going to be a problem. So good news for Arsenal. There's no decisive date on Arteta is always coy about their return dates. Quite understandable, but I guess even if they come in the second half of November, or by the end of November, I think it's going to be a um, good news for Arsenal. Absolutely a good news. And I can't wait for all these players who have been missing the game to come back and give competition to all the positions that they play for. So yep, very very good news for Arsenal, and I hope in the next press conference we'll get to know more about if there's some players who are absolutely ready. Norgard came on, which is a good sign again. If Zubimendi needs some rest, or if we want to play him for 60 minutes or 70 minutes in one of the games, he can do that pretty much, because he has played all the games as well for Arsenal. So I think overall, a very good news moving into the busiest period of the time of the season. So having these players ready and coming back into the squad, uh, a positive sign for Arsenal. Talking about the team news for Atletico Madrid, well, there's no injury or any setback that we faced against Fulham. So I think pretty much the same kind of team is going to play. Two changes that I feel are going to be one in midfield, and one would be in left wing. I think Martinelli would start instead of Trossard. That is going to be my prediction. So it's going to be Martinelli, Gyökeres, and Saka. In midfield, I think it's going to be Zubimendi, Rice, and Merino, because it's Atletico Madrid. So I would put the same team, same back four, which is going to be your Timber, Saliba, Gabriel. Now Calafiori, again, he has played all the games. He looks solid. He looks like a real threat. Even while Arsenal goes forward and attacks. One goal was disallowed because he was offside and against Fulham. But I think versus Atletico Madrid, I'm not sure if he's going to put Skelly, who hasn't played a lot of games for Arsenal. So a good thing to see whether he's going to put Skelly right there against Atletico Madrid, or if he's going to just continue with the same back four. Because what we have seen in the last couple of seasons, Arteta, if Arteta has his backline fit and ready, he would put the same back four, back five, in fact, to play. So Raya and Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori is something that I would put as well. They both are physically and technically very good. So I think versus Atletico Madrid, he will need that. He'll definitely need that. So I wouldn't touch my backline at all, and I'll keep that for the Champions League game as well. Unless Arteta thinks that at Emirates he can make those changes and put Luis Miles Kelly there. That could be a different scenario, but for me, it's going to be the same back line. Midfield, I would like to see Ezide for sure. There's no doubt about that, but I just think given how Arteta likes to play in Champions League games. I'm not sure, but I would put Eze there for sure. So Rice, Zubimendi, Eze, and Martinelli, Gyökeres, and Saka. So that's going to be my predicted 11. And it's a home game. Listen, it's a home game, and you have to show them what you are made of. It's going to be a tough game. I'm not saying it's not going to be a tough game. But then which games are not going to be tough? Every game is going to be tough. The games that you play at Emirates, the home games, if you're not going to take advantage of it and score more goals and get the rhythm and chemistry going, then which game are you going? Is it only about the friendlies which are going to be easy for Arsenal? No, right? So the home games should be the games where you show your true strength, go out, don't play with any, handbrakes on. Just go out, express yourself, and just score more goals or just kill the game when you can. So I think if I have to predict the scoreline, it has to be 3-1 to Arsenal. I think one goal they might score. They have good line and they are very quick on the counter attacks, and I think they have enough firepower to at least score one. You know what? I'll go with a clean sheet again. It's a home game. It's a home game. There's no way we should concede a goal. Probably when we play them away, I will still think of conceding a goal. But right now, the kind of form we are in defensively, I think I would give it a clean sheet. So it's going to be a tough night. Not going to be an easy one. And I'll go with 2-0 to Arsenal. 2-0, yeah. 2-0 to Arsenal, and Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Rice, and Eze, Martinelli, Gyökeres, and Saka. That should be the starting 11, and 2-0 should be the scoreline. Though I would love to see more goals, but yeah, I'm not sure with Diego Simeone's team. It could be a tricky one where we just get those 2 goals, one from the set piece maybe, and one from the open play. But yeah, Gyökeres needs to score now. It's a home game. Victor Gyökeres has to score, and I'm not saying because of any pressure on him or on Arsenal because he's not performing. I think just for his own confidence. He had a couple of chances in the last game against Fulham as well. At home, he'll have those chances again, for sure. I think he should bury this time. He should just score 1 or 2 here and there. I don't know how, but he has to score goals because you have invested so much of money in this striker, and he's doing all the right things as Arteta said. But no matter what, strikers you buy to score goals, and you have to get your Gyökeres going because then you have so many threats that the team has to deal with. Right now, everybody knows Gyökeres is not on song. He's not fighting. If Gyökeres is fighting, if Martinelli or Trossard is fighting, if Eze or Odegaard is fighting, then there is a threat from all sides, and that's when you can break the teams. No matter how low block they're sitting at or how defensively they are good at. If all your players are on top of their game, then it's hard to guess which player is going to cut you from where, which player is going to make that run. And I guess that's the kind of a game Arsenal should play going forward in terms of killing the game, getting those 3 points. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Do let us know what you think is going to be the predicted 11 for Arsenal. Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.